Welcome one and all. This is the 12th man here on TTT. And the football is getting more and more serious. We have some Champion League games this week. So let's go to the thoughts. Well, in terms of the Champion League, all of the so-called big teams won. Liverpool won their game, certainly. Manchester City won today as well. Barcelona won. Real Madrid won. They all won their opening games, which augurs well. Tottenham won and Arsenal won as well. So certainly all of the supposed big teams won their games. We'll see how it progresses as time goes. In terms of the English Premier League, Liverpool, they continue to find a way to win against the odds, even in the Champions League and also in the Premier League. So they continue to lead. Chelsea are right there, so to Arsenal. Manchester City, they won after losing 2 games in a row. We'll see how things go. We're going to take a short break. When we come back, we are staying in England. We'll be in London, we'll be in Manchester, and we will be in Liverpool when we come back.
That time of the year again, my friends. You can feel it in the air. Football, football, football. It's back and everyone's locked in. This is Richard Torpedo Thompson and my Trinidad and Tobago people. I'll stay this straight. Fans make the game. Cheers, chants, passion. That's the heartbeat of football. There's only one 12th man that really brings the energy. That's Andre Errol Batiste on TTT. Every Thursday on TTT. Don't miss it.
Hi there, I'm Sigoni Mohammed. You probably know me as your resident weather anchor. I've guided you through stormy days and sunshine, bringing you the latest updates and keeping you in the know. But there's so much more to me than just the weather. I'm here to tell you stories that matter most to you, to bring you closer to the truth and always keep you in the know. Because this is more than just a job. It's a passion, a commitment to our community to bring you the news with integrity and heart. Breaking news or a heartwarming story that makes you feel good. I'm here to keep you connected. So stay with us, stay informed, and let's navigate the news together.
TTT News, nightly at 6. TTT News, committed, accurate, relevant.
Welcome. All right. On this edition of the 12th man here, we have newbies. None of these 4 persons have ever been on the 12th man. So they're all new to the show, in terms of appearance anyway. So let's start first with the man next to me, Aaron. Aaron, welcome. Aaron, you support Arsenal. How long and why? And welcome again.
Started supporting them in 2008. Basically, style of football, and they always give young players a chance. So that's the reason why I support them.
Any regrets since then?
No,
they have not won anything since you started to support them. They haven't won any league titles.
No league titles, but good football, and we very close.
So how you deal with all the talk you get?
Brush it aside.
You just brush it aside?
Brush it aside. That's football, that's part of football. If you can't take talk as a football fan, then best to stop watch football.
Very valid point. Candice joins us as well. Candice is a Manchester City supporter. Candice, how long have you been a Manchester City supporter? And again, welcome.
Thanks. I've been supporting since 2009.
Why Man City?
It started off with watching it with my boyfriend, who is now my husband, and he was City was playing against Arsenal, and yeah.
Hold on. I want to make sure I get it. I want to make sure I understand this a little bit better. So you was watching the game with your husband, who is an Arsenal supporter,
Right.
And Arsenal was playing Man City, and you choose Man City.
Yeah.
And he's your husband?
Right. Well, I was boyfriend at the
Oh, he
time.
was your boyfriend. All right, fine. He was your boyfriend. So you didn't plan to make him your husband. So that way you didn't because how you didn't choose Arsenal? I must ask you that.
I really and truly Mario Balotelli. I liked how he was playing.
Okay. I
And
like Mario Balotelli.
Yeah, I like the bad boy kind of thing.
Oh, okay. All right. And people, don't watch me if I look right, eh? Don't watch me, people. Don't watch me. You can't see what I'm looking at. You like bad boys?
To watch.
Oh. How has it been? Because you've had a success. How has it been?
When I first started watching them, there wasn't really winning nothing much. But seeing the progress now, well, yeah, I'm happy.
And how you deal with your husband? Because you would have won 5 out of 6 years or 5 out of 7 years, you would have won titles, and he hasn't won nothing. How you deal with him? Does he watch the games with you?
He does. When Arsenal is playing City, he just say, well, we're going to win. So
what? Arsenal play City on Sunday?
Yeah.
How is that going to be in the household?
Entertaining. We don't argue.
Well, they watch it together?
Yeah.
All right. The last time you would have watched it, Arsenal gave 5 goals to City, eh? That's as a means of recall. As a means of recall. All right. Marvin supports Manchester United. Marvin, you're not winning any match. Is it that you're throwing away all the Manchester United gear? Because you come here with no Manchester United gear on. So I'm want to know, you throw it away?
No, I ain't throw it away. What I tend to do is not up anymore until the Glazers is no longer running Manchester United. So I decide not to buy a kit. Even though some of the kits will be real nice,
right.
I just choose not to buy any jersey until the Glazers is no longer running Manchester United.
But you still support them?
I still support them.
But it doesn't appear that the Glazers are going anywhere right now.
Well, it's based on poor management, and from the top, it's come like the head spoiling everything. So they always say, well, the fish is rotten from the head.
Right, correct.
So it's from the head, everything stemmed down.
So how long have you been a Manchester United supporter?
I have been a supporter almost 39 years, since the day
so you had good days?
Yeah, good days, yes. Since Ferguson took over, I follow him based on his quote, I will knock Liverpool off his perch. So sitting on that journey and getting to see Ferguson actually live that's fantastic.
So how have the last years been for you? Because that's why you must have taken a lot of old talk.
Yeah, I take it and I also give it.
But how you give it?
Yes.
All right, I'm trying to see the basis of that, but all right, no problem. All right, let's go to the happiest man on the set. I think certainly Stephen is here with us. Stephen, Liverpool, why Liverpool?
Well, firstly, I'm supporting Liverpool about 23 years, 2002, around that.
Okay.
There wasn't the most dominant team at the time, of course, but I like the atmosphere, the Anfield crowd, and the emergence of a young captain, Steven Gerrard. So that was my favorite player. I watched how he played and he carried the team. And that drew me to Liverpool.
For the last 3 to 4 years, Liverpool has got better and better. And now, and he's a slut. He had a good birthday present yesterday. I mean, yes. What are your thoughts?
Well, Klopp, the coach from before, he laid the foundation. The team progressed greatly. He made some smart decisions with regards to transfers and all of that. And then, Slot came, he inherited a good team. And now the owners say, well, give him some money, and improve the team. I like how he didn't stray too much from what Klopp started. So far, I'm very happy with what I see. Yeah.
All right, so let me ask you this. I'm going to ask all of you all this because this is the first time you all are here. Which team you like to see lose?
Manchester United.
So DJs, you happy?
Yeah, why?
And who's the other team?
Real Madrid.
Why you know, I didn't want to bring up no Spain team here. I don't know why you do that. But why Real Madrid?
Well, for the Liverpool fans out there, who knows, you know. We had some run-ins with them in the Champions League, and it didn't go too well in our favor. And one of them, I believe, the thief.
The referee thief. They can't thief it, really.
But,
yeah.
You know, and, well, most recently, one of our good players went to them. And under some
Trent Arnold. Yeah, All right. I've been a man that say he hate the team. Who you like to see lose?
Well, Liverpool as well.
Liverpool?
Yes. I also have a nickname for them. I call them Loserpool. At that point of time now.
But you can't call them no more. You call them Loserpool.
Yeah.
You are there talking to you.
Yeah. But I'm even a good supporter of City, because once City keep winning, they can't win. So, you know, and you know,
so you don't mind?
I don't mind City winning, because I always say it's in Manchester.
Aye. All right. Candice, who you like to see lose?
I'm sorry, but it's Man U.
She had that same sympathy like you. She had that same sympathy. Why Candice? Why?
The rivalry thing too.
Right.
Yeah.
But these are you happy?
Of course.
All right. Aaron, who you like to see lose?
Love to see Chelsea lose.
Chelsea?
Yeah.
Why not Tottenham?
Them too, but Chelsea more.
Why Chelsea?
They just have some Chelsea brethren that talk too much. So I like to see the reaction when they lose. Just be quiet.
All right. Before we go to the break, we remind you of the 12-man hotline number, 684-3324. 684-3324. Anyway, and you can send your messages. I will read them at a particular time, not right now. 684-3324. Please send your messages. You can send them on behalf of any of the teams here, or even a Spanish team, if you're so inclined. Take a short break. We'll be back.
New season equals new dreams, and many football fans are dreaming of their team actually winning this season. But the reality is that only one team can win. So many will just be dreaming and wishing and hoping that their team can deliver. Manchester City, Liverpool, Chelsea. Notice I have not mentioned Arsenal. Don't be upset, I'm not mentioning Man U either. This is Atto Bolden inviting all of you to follow the 12th man as they celebrate a new season on TTT and enjoy the ride.
The Mother Church of the Anglican Diocese suffered significant damage during the earthquake of 2018. Efforts are underway to raise funds to restore this national heritage site. You are invited to make your donations with monthly deposits at any branch of the First Citizens Bank, account number 2696950, Marval Road Branch, in the name of the Incorporated Trustees of the Anglican Holy Trinity Cathedral Restoration.
Sometimes you just want a little something, a little crunch, a little bite. That's what this episode of Carrie's Kitchen is all about. So feed your family something special on movie night, or chef it up and impress the crowd with tasty finger food. Make it flavorful and feast-worthy. Be sure to check us out this Wednesday at 8 p.m. right here on TTT and TTT Live online.
Carrie's Kitchen, powered by Food Hall. Grocery made greater. Ibis, a tradition of excellence. Caribbean flavors. In the heart of every kitchen. Lotus, the confidence to create. Correga Garden Supplies. Good and natural. Indie, spice up your life. Distributed by Edward B.B. Harry. Champion, always a winner. Distributed by Edward B.B. Harry. Lion, the power behind our great taste traditions. Excellent Stores Limited. Live, create, do.
Welcome back. Don't forget, you can keep sending us your WhatsApp messages. Send us your WhatsApp message 684-3334. Send us your WhatsApp message. Okay, going to see the number come across the street? Yes, 3324. 3324. 684-3324. All right, next up, questions of football brought to you by Coca-Cola. All right, let's go. Question number 1. When your team wins a critical, important match or a derby match, what would you want to eat? All right. Ribs, lobster pasta, shrimp Alfredo, pilau. All right. Chinese food, anything curry, or you can't say. Oh, okay. All right. I don't know what can't say is, but I'll leave it. Can't say, anything curry, Chinese food, pilau, shrimp Alfredo, lobster pasta, or ribs. We're going to start with the Arsenal man first. Aaron, when your team wins a big game, which of those meals that we described there, which one you choose?
Anything curry.
You just like curry?
Yeah,
all right.
Curry.
Anything curry, don't matter?
Yeah, anything curry.
All right, the curry man is right next to us. All right. Young lady, Candice?
Right. Shrimp Alfredo.
Shrimp Alfredo, all right. Well, you know, already. Anyway, let me go ahead with the next. Marvin, please give me an answer here. Pilau.
Yeah.
Pilau, Marvin. In that group of meals, you do pilau?
Yes, of course, some pilau.
You can cook? Let me ask you, can cook?
Huh? Yes, I could cook.
You could cook pilau?
Yes, I could.
Good?
Yes.
And you still want that where you can cook? You want to buy something else that you can't cook? That's what I don't understand. If you want to buy something that you can't cook.
I say, if I had to choose anything besides pilau, I would choose Chinese food.
Ay. All right. Nothing wrong with that. I want to agree with that a lot. So I want to leave that there. All right. Stephen.
Ribs or anything barbecue.
Anything barbecue. All right. Nothing wrong with that. All right. Let's go. Question number 2. Can any of the following cause you to miss a match? A wedding? I presume it's not your wedding they mean, right? So it's a wedding, right? CPL cricket? Oh, not these days. Promotion at work? A family outing? A religious engagement? Or overseas vacation? Or one-off date with a long-time crush? Okay. Overseas vacation? A religious engagement? A family outing? Promotion at work? CPL cricket or wedding? Candice, start with you first. Which would make you miss a match?
Overseas vacation.
Overseas vacation. All right. Has that happened?
Missing matches.
Yeah, because overseas vacation. In this modern time, you could check it on your phone.
I still watching it.
But that was it. Don't worry about that. All right. Marvin, which one?
Religious engagement.
That make you miss a match?
Yes.
All right. Maybe you need to have plenty of those when Manchester United playing. Well, yeah, let's go. Let's leave it alone. Let's leave it right there. See, these fellas in my ears, they bother me so much. Oh, God, why are you saying these things? Oh, stop saying that. All right. Boy. Stephen, which one for you? Already making miss a match? Seriously? You won't watch your phone? Tell us the truth, eh? Because Marvin is work with you, so you know the truth.
No, he know. I'm a family man, so I like to spend quality time.
So your family is what you put football with you?
Well, I have 2 young boys, so...
Oh, and they are the Liverpool supporters?
Yeah, man.
By choice or by force? By choice or by force? I want to be sure.
Well, one is 5 and the next one is a year and a half, so they have no choice. They have no choice. Come, give me a choice. Aaron, let me hear. Which one for you?
Overseas vacation as well.
So, but you can't pick up your phone and check it on overseas vacation?
Yeah, I can.
So you didn't tell us the truth?
That's the only thing that jumping out on the screen that could make me miss a game.
All right, I'll leave it there. All right, let's go. Question number 3 again brought to you by Coca-Cola. Oh boy, this one should be interesting. Which club boasts the most on social media and what evidence supports this? Which club boasts the most on social media and what evidence supports this? We'll start with Marvin. Okay, let me go through the teams. Barcelona, Bayern Munich, Manchester City, Liverpool, Arsenal, Real Madrid, Chelsea, or Manchester United? So is it Manchester United, Chelsea, Real Madrid, Arsenal, Liverpool, Manchester City, Bayern Munich, or Barcelona? Marvin, who boasts the most on social media and why you would say that?
I would say Arsenal. Arsenal boasts a lot, especially through their fan channels. ATV, they boast a lot.
So you watch it because you don't have to watch it.
Yes.
So you actually put on to watch it. So you actually clock in and go to Arsenal TV to watch it because you ain't getting no other way.
You just get like the clips.
Wait, do I have to watch it?
Yeah, well, just watch it.
So you like it?
Yeah, just love to see.
No, I want to make sure because I want to know why you watch it.
Yeah, just like to see all their faces be like that. Especially when they
and you know the people name.
Yes.
Look how you know the people name. You know the name. So that means you're really going there to watch it. All right, but I hear you. I understand. Stephen, let me hear you.
There's a toss-up between Arsenal and Real Madrid.
Real Madrid?
Arsenal,
Okay.
I'll tell you why. Well, Arsenal and the same thing with what Marvin said, you know, they tend to boast a lot. They love to remind us about that invincible season, you know. I see you watching me.
I didn't watch it.
Oh gosh, the social media is hilarious.
Yes.
I like to see when they lose. Oh gosh, these guys from England, I forget the name. And with Real Madrid, well, that's like more on the Champions League stage.
Right. Yes.
The 15 titles and the creme de la creme. I stand them for that.
All right.
Yeah.
But they do have 15 titles, eh?
They do.
To be fair.
Yeah.
That's reality. Aaron, which one for you?
I think Arsenal fans just talk the most on social media. Yeah.
So you agreeing?
Yeah, agreeing with that.
All
Yeah.
right. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing self-confession, good for the soul, they say. Very good for the soul. Candice, as we go to the break, which one for you?
Arsenal, and I live in with one, so...
Oh, hold on. Right, they're not going to let it away. How does he boast?
Well, these remind me of how much championships and how much Premier Leagues they won, and so yeah.
Oh, we just take it. We just do it. You cook for many games. So the max, the max is an interesting question. If on Sunday Arsenal beat Man, because that game is about 11:30 or something, right? Yeah. So it's just before lunch. If Arsenal beat Manchester City, you cooking or who cooking?
I have no other choice. I don't cook.
but you're cooking before the game or during the game or after the game? When you cooking?
If the ingredients are bought before the game, then I don't cook. If they come after, I'm tired.
That's a warning. That's a warning. I look to my right, but that's a warning. All right, let's take a break. We'll be back.
It's that time of the year again, my friends. Feel it in the air. Football, football, football. It's back. Everyone's locked in. This is Richard Torpedo Thompson, and my Trinidad and Tobago people. I'll stay this straight. Fans make the game. Cheers, chants, passion. That's the heartbeat of football. There's only one 12th man that really brings the energy. That's Andre Errol Batiste on TTT. Every Thursday on TTT. Don't miss it.
One day I was out playing with my friend Kevin and he was really moody, kinda sad and angry at the same time. I asked him what was the matter. Someone in his family had been doing mean things to him. He said he had to keep it a secret. So I asked Kevin, is it a good secret or a bad secret? He said he didn't know. I explained good secrets are cool things like a surprise party or a gift for a special occasion. A bad secret is when someone hurts or harms you and tells you not to tell anyone. Sometimes they might give you little things to make sure you don't tell. That's another bad secret to keep. That's mean and controlling. Kevin said it definitely fell into the bad secret category. I felt this was something an adult should help with. Because as a child, when someone hurts you, you can feel really alone and afraid. And the best people to help you are the ones you love and really, really trust. I asked him if there was any adult that he trusted. So we worked up a little plan for Kevin to talk to one of them. A while after that, I could see my friend was doing much better. Now we tell all our pals about good secrets and bad secrets so that we can all feel brave, safe, and strong. Break the silence. Child abuse is one secret you should never keep.
You are dearer to me than all the stars. So many wish but never reach. 'Cause when I'm falling and all the world seems dark, you help me find my peace. Oshun mi ba vijani. Oshun mi ba yeah. Oshun mi ba vijani. Arubita yeah 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 yeah
Welcome back. We're going to go to the Fantasy Premier League, but keep your messages coming in. 684-3324. That's the 12-man hotline WhatsApp number. Send your messages, 684-3324, and we'll read them out a little bit later in the show. But next up is the Fantasy Premier League. Before I do that, let me ask those who play. Aaron, you play how much points you have?
Total points is 220.
220? Yeah. Is that good for you or bad for you in terms of how you normally perform?
Normally, at the start slow, so that's pretty decent.
Pretty decent?
Yeah.
Which players made the most money? Well, not the most money, most points.
So far in my team, I lost my wild card recently. So the player that would have given points not in my team anymore.
Okay.
Yeah. So I would say your correct for now, because your correct's been scoring there.
Can they say don't play?
No.
Why? Any reason?
No particular
Nobody
reason.
in the family plays?
No.
All right, there must be a reason there. I don't want to ask anymore. All right, Marvin, how much points you have?
I have 247 points.
247?
Yeah.
Oh, we have so much. Sorry. Sorry. I'm trying to understand.
Yes,
Can I
Manchester United loses.
You don't have no Manchester United players. You don't have no Manchester United players.
I have one Manchester United player, and that is Sesko.
Okay, interesting.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm hoping that he start scoring some goals.
So what's gained you the most points?
I could say Pedro.
Oh, Chelsea?
Yeah, Chelsea, yes.
All right,
and Liverpool, I have a Liverpool and I have a lot of Arsenal in my team.
Oh, okay, yeah. All right. All right, we hear. Finally we hear sense. All right, Stephen, how much points you have?
Unfortunately, I have a low 193.
Oh, so low.
By my standards.
You don't have no Liverpool players?
Yeah.
So you're so low.
Salah and
Who's your captain?
Salah. The obvious choice. Yeah, but Pedro did well with the points for me.
Right.
Yeah, no, but Boots, he didn't.
Yeah, but he stopped. Yeah, he started off good, but he's fallen off a
slow.
little bit.
But give him some time. Yeah.
All right, 193. All right.
Flop.
Wait a second, man. You call him man flop?
Yeah.
He call you a flop?
No,
Birds is a flop.
I'll be a flop.
Wow.
If his team is a flop, that's a whole. So, yeah.
All right. You all work together, so you have to settle that out. All right, let's have a look at the table. Let's see who's on top in terms of the table. There's the table. They're seeing how much points they have. Wow. So that's the top 10, Trinidad and Tobago. A load up. We're still looking for a guy. They have a guy here, right? I'm not calling no names, whether he support Barcelona or not. But he used to be in 9th position. But after he gave me so much talk, he dropping lower and lower down the pecking order now. All right? We'll be in 200 and something, as far as I know. All right, let's look at the next list. 11 to 20. All right? And they're seeing the numbers, and the numbers, these people really well invested in it. And of course, Jaywood Gordon, he would have won a gold medal for Trinidad and Tobago. And we should say this as well. Congratulations certainly to Kishon Walcott on his success. Congratulations to Kishon. He's from Toko, and he's from Toko. He's from Toko. That's what I would say right now. He's from Toko. I ignore everything else around me. And congratulations on your javelin gold medal. And also congratulations to Jereme Richards on his silver medal in the 400 meters, certainly. All right. Let's look at the team. Let's look at the team of the week. The team of the week, the players who would have had outstanding performances over the week just gone. You've seen all the list of names there. So if you don't have them, it's not too late to put in some of them tomorrow, because the deadline, of course, will be early Saturday morning. All right? And then we go now to the players who have been transferred in the most. These are the players that people would have brought in. Haaland has shown a return to form, which will make candidates very happy. He's shown so he's back in form, and everybody want to pick him now. I think he's about 14 million. That's something ridiculous. So as the case may be. All right, those going out. Words, there he is. People getting rid of him. Stephen, people getting rid of the man, and you keeping him. People getting rid of him. You see the list, in terms of the fourth highest man people get rid of. 146,000.
I'm thinking about it.
Well, unless you can make it, you can add on to that list certainly. All right? Those are the people out. All right. Have a new segment that comes up next, so let's go.
Go upstairs, pack your bags. While you at it, call a cab.
Anyway, all right. So all right. I know you all are sending your messages. Keep sending your messages to 684-3324, 684-3324, and we'll have a look at them a little bit later. Now, in this segment, it's a sort of situation where we improvise and we ask you, you're busted. In other words, you might have a friend who say he's supporting Barcelona, but he really is a real Madrid person. Or you might have a friend who is an Arsenal, and deep down in your heart, you feel they're not really an Arsenal supporter, they're a Tottenham supporter. Any of you all have friends like that? Anybody we have suspicion of? No? Right? I expected that answer. So that's why I do it this way instead. I make you a supporter of a team and ask you how you would behave. So I'm going to start with you first, Stephen. If you were a supporter of Manchester United, how do you feel you would behave right now? Put yourself in a Manchester United man or woman place. In this case, it's man, because you have a supporter next to you. So if you were Marvin, how would you be feeling now?
Pressure. Problems, prayers. And Marvin is a praying man. He's a religious man, so it's not right. Yeah, I would have it. Yeah.
You'd have it that way?
Yeah.
All right.
On my knees. Like, yeah.
Knees? You're going far. You're throwing the man there, though.
Second half of the table, you know.
All right, Marvin, if you were a Liverpool supporter now, if you were, would you like to be a Liverpool supporter? No. Oh, hold on. There was a little hesitation there. There was a little suspicion.
I catch that.
You saw it? I saw it. Marvin, you're a religious man. Tell us the truth now. Deep in your heart, are you already a closet Liverpool man?
Nope.
All right. So if you were a Liverpool man, how would you be feeling right now?
Excited because the team is doing well, and we tend to get goals at the last minute, so kind of like a fuggy time kind of thing. But I wanna be glad, happy to see that maybe this might be the season for Liverpool to finally overstep.
Wow.
You won.
All right, nothing wrong with that. All right, Candice, obviously going to have to make you a Manchester United supporter. If you were a no, I lie. I'll change that. I'm going to make you Arsenal supporter. I think that's a better idea. I think that one better. I think that's a better idea. No, I think about it.
The light bulb went on.
I change it. Let's say, Candice, that you were an Arsenal supporter. Given your knowledge of Arsenal supporters, how would you be feeling right now? What would you tell an Arsenal supporter right now? What would you tell him? Or him, sorry.
Real loyal. And not safe. Because he's real loyal, no matter what. He ain't going nowhere.
I can't argue with that. I don't leave it there. I agree with everything you say, so I'll leave it right there. All right, so Aaron, I'm going to make you a Chelsea supporter because you said you don't like Chelsea, right? So if you were would you like to be a Chelsea supporter?
Never.
All right. So if you were a Chelsea supporter, like some of your friends right now, how would you be feeling? How would you behave?
Well, I would be behaving humble because my team not great, but it's not poor either. We building step by step, make Champions League, win the Club World Cup, so we building back to the top, to the place where Chelsea should be, or where the fans believe they should be. Yeah.
But so you would be humble.
Well, yeah.
All right. We'll take a short break. Remember, the 12-man hotline WhatsApp number 684-3324. 684-3324. We'll be back.
A new season equals new dreams, and many football fans are dreaming of their team actually winning this season. But the reality is that only one team can win. So many will just be dreaming and wishing and hoping that their team can deliver. Manchester City, Liverpool, Chelsea. Notice I have not mentioned Arsenal. Don't be upset, I'm not mentioning Man U either. This is Atto Bolden inviting all of you to follow the 12th man as they celebrate a new season on TTT and enjoy the ride.
I'm Renee Sion with another edition of Caribbean Week in Review.
TTT News, online and fully interactive. Follow us on social media at TTT Live Online.
Hi there, I'm Sigoni Mohammed. You probably know me as your resident weather anchor. I've guided you through stormy days and sunshine, bringing you the latest updates and keeping you in the know. But there's so much more to me than just the weather. I'm here to tell you stories that matter most to you, to bring you closer to the truth and always keep you in the know. Because this is more than just a job. It's a passion, a commitment to our community to bring you the news with integrity and heart. Breaking news or a heartwarming story that makes you feel good. I'm here to keep you connected. So stay with us, stay informed, and let's navigate the news together.
TTT News, nightly at 6. TTT News, committed, accurate, relevant.
We're Floors WD, proudly serving since 2006. We supply and install SBC vinyl flooring for residential and commercial spaces. Our exceptional customer care, backed with a 10-year warranty, is what sets us apart. Visit our showrooms or call to book your free site visit. We'll bring samples, measure your space, and provide a quotation. With over 20 colors to choose from, we at Floors WD are ready to help you transform your space into something special you'll enjoy for years to come. We hope to see you soon.
This segment is brought to you by Floors WD.
Wesa. Welcome back. Next up is the very popular Wesa, brought to you by Floors WD, where you can get all of the best floors. Just go there. You ask for Dennis or Brent. They're located in San Juan, and you can get it. Get it. Remember that? Floors WD. Floors WD. Go there, and you can get all that you need in terms of Floors WD, the best floors in Trinidad and Tobago. All right. That leads us quite clearly on to the Wesa segment. Let's have a look at the persons who would have had outstanding, what we would call Wesa moments from their various teams. Zuba Mendy for Arsenal, he would have got a double for Arsenal. Mickey van der Ven for Tottenham Hotspur. Erling Haaland for Manchester City. Ada Güler for Real Madrid. Lopez, City team. And then Mohamed Salah for Liverpool. So Fermin Lopez for Barcelona, and of course Salah finding that winner as usual for Liverpool. So these are the players who would have had what we consider to be outstanding moments. All right, because for you all are newbies, how this segment works is we give you an imaginary situation. We create a situation that will happen later on in the season, and we ask you to say Wesa as a means of joy, as a means of happiness, and we ask you who you would call and say Wesa. So I'm going to start first with Aaron. Aaron, this is an imaginary situation. It hasn't happened, obviously, right? Mm-hmm. Arsenal go on to win the English Premier League, which one of the cameramen have said if they win the English Premier League, he's going to buy dinner for all the staff here. Right. All right. So Arsenal go on to win the English Premier League. How would you say Wesa? Let's say your version of Wesa, and is there anybody you would call?
Wesa. And I call him my uncle.
Wait, who you support?
You support Real Madrid.
You support Real Madrid?
Yeah.
Oh God! So did you call him after he got the rice? You didn't call him after he got the rice?
He wasn't answering.
Oh, all right. So we hear you. Candice, here's your question. Same question, actually, to be honest. That Manchester City go on to win the English Premier League after what would have transpired, particularly last season. Who would you call? And let's hear your version of Wesa.
I'll call on everybody, and it's Wesa.
Yeah, la la. All right. Some people don't want to call. All right. Anyway. Let me leave it right there, people. Let's leave it right there. All right, let's go. Marvin, same question. Oh, can't be the same question because the season is very early. Anything can still happen, sir. Anything. Don't let nobody fool you. Anything can still happen. I don't like people that wrong me. Well, let's so. Anyway, Manchester United, you forget them, sir, Marvin. Manchester United go on and win the English Premier League after that's like everybody else a long time, and you make 21 before Liverpool. So let's hear your version of Wesa and who you would call Marvin.
Wesa, boy.
Give my jersey on, give my little jersey. You get jersey. Nothing wrong with that. I like it. All right, Stephen, same question. Your team go on and win, which is Liverpool, go on and win the English Premier League. Let's hear your version of Wesa and who you would call.
Andrea, it could go both two ways, right? I could be like, Wesa. Or I could go, Wesa. Calling all my Manchester partners and them, some family members, Marvin included.
Right.
You know?
So you have family members at Manchester United?
Yeah, some of them, yeah.
All right. Nothing wrong with that. All right. Let's see who is in the doghouse. We take only the barking dog. Oh. Barking at. All right. If you had a choice and there was somebody that you felt did something this last weekend, either played poorly, acted poorly, did something poorly, who would you choose? First you, Marvin. In terms of football, Football, all right. I want to make sure. Because last time, I was staying on football. Right, go ahead. Yeah.
What up in the doghouse, right? Bruno Fernandes.
Oh, Lord. That man has scored so much goals for all and saved all and so many times. Why? Anyway, I always have that argument with Manchester United people. I don't know. I always have that argument. All right, but that's your choice. Nothing wrong with that. Stephen?
It could be any player.
Any player, from any team, anywhere. It could be an official, it could be a manager, or coach, anything. It doesn't matter.
Funny enough, it's Bruno Fernandes. Because that man could cry, boy. He had a penalty recently, and I believe the referee bumped him.
Right.
Yeah, and that threw him off just to kick out. Bruno, he was crying.
Bruno the crier. Aaron?
The Burnley midfielder who gave away the penalty for Salah to score. The handball.
Oh, right. Yeah.
My partner.
That man, they put his hand up there, like, intentional. We had to check if something passed there. I want to check that to see if something passed. All right. Candice?
I will go with them because I still looking at the referee to see, what was the bump? What was the big bump?
Yeah. A big bump that threw you off.
That threw you off.
Yeah. All right, let's see who they've gone with. Let's see. They've gone with exactly the same man who gave out. Look where he went. Look where he went. And he gave away that. Look.
And a former Man United man.
Yeah, look what he went. I tell you something suspicious about that. Something in the water with that, you know. Look what he went.
You want to buy him, you know?
Look what he went. Give them a penalty. That is disgusting. All right. As we promised you, 684-3324. The 12th man hotline is next. Let's go. Let's see what is up in terms of the 12th man hotline.
You used to call me on my cell phone. Late night when you need my love. Call me on my cell phone.
Anyway. All right. Let's see some of these messages that we would have got in terms of the number 684-3324. Let's have a look at some of these messages tonight here. First person said, Liverpool has everything going for them, winning by penalty in the EPL. How do you respond to that?
One game? champions find a way. Right? And they did what they have to do. They win the game, 3 points.
This one is for the Arsenal fan. And the last minute in the Champions League, hard luck Arsenal. How do you respond to that?
I believe you're talking about Liverpool still because they win the Atletico game in the last minute.
I don't know why you mentioned Arsenal for.
Because they love to talk about it. They love to talk about it.
Hey, why are these people like this? All right, let's go. Question for Marvin, the Man U fan. Which era, and this is from Daniel Sampat. Question for Marvin, the Man U fan. Which era of Manchester United's history do you think holds the most iconic players? Marvin? Ooh, good question.
That's a good question, boy. Which era, boy? I would think the 1999.
Dwight York.
Yeah, with Dwight York and Andy Cole and David Beckham and stuff. When they win the
good
treble.
Answer. Good answer. Good question. Good answer. We'll take a short break. This is the 12th man. We'll be back.
It's that time of the year again, my friends. You can feel it in the air. Football, football, football. It's back. Everyone's locked in. This is Richard Torpedo Thompson, and my Trinidad and Tobago people. I'll stay this straight. Fans make the game. The cheers, the chants, the passion. That's the heartbeat of football. There's only one 12th man that really brings the energy. That's Andre Errol Batiste on TTT. Every Thursday on TTT. Don't miss it.
Every day, we aspire to be better at what we do. Deliver more news, more often, to more people. We are your news team, reporting on the people, events, and issues that affect your life. TTT News, nightly at 6. TTT News, committed, accurate, relevant.
Welcome back. All right, we're going to roll back the years here on the 12th man on TTT because these are all newbies, so we don't know anything about them. So I'm going to try to find out as much as possible. I'm going to start with Marvin. Marvin, as a Manchester United fan, what I shouldn't say what was, but I have to say, what was your best moment as the fan, or what still stands as the best moment for you? It's going to be the same question for all of you. Which stands as the best moment as a Manchester United fan, something that stays in your memory and will always remain in your memory?
Winning the treble. will always stay in my memory.
Where you remember where you were? You remember what you did?
I think I was either in wrong and somewhere wrong. I can't remember where I was.
Wrong?
Yeah, somewhere wrong. I can't remember exactly. I can't remember exactly.
You're wrong.
But that was the best moment, especially seeing that we was in a losing position and thinking when we came back right there, not even going to extra time.
Remember we celebrated?
I jumped for joy, but lose my voice.
Nothing wrong with that. That is good. Candice, what's your best moment as a Manchester? One moment that stands out for you as a Manchester City supporter?
Oh, when we won the Champions League.
Yeah. I don't know why I would always think Aguero. I guess in my mind, I am not a Man City fan, but that was a moment I would never forget. And the commentary, I would never forget. But tell us about that experience of winning the Champions League. Remember where you were? What happened?
I was home and I ran outside with my jersey waving it and screaming. Because you know the Arsenal.
But you had another jersey on?
No, yes, I had.
I want to make sure. I want to make sure.
I had another jersey.
I had to make sure a little bit there because I was a little bit wondering where the jersey was on. And other people are wrong you? Did they think you were going mad? What did they think?
No, well, they would be here and screaming. They would hear it. I mean, they know I'm an athletic person, so that's something they would expect.
So other people ran out with you, or you ran by yourself?
No, I ran by myself.
All right. I'll leave it right there. For the time being. Aaron, your best moment as a supporter of Arsenal?
The FA Cup. The first FA Cup that we win after all the years I'm now winning. So that was the first trophy I got to see Arsenal win because I started to support them.
Who that was?
That was the... We played that game? Hull City. That's the Santi Cazorla free kick and the last minute winner from Ramsey.
They come back?
Yeah, they come back, from 2-0 down.
Yeah. How you was dealing with that?
I was like, how we going to lose to Hull? But in this game, we tried so hard to win a trophy so long, the FA Cup, and we lose to Hull. But Santi scored the free kick, and from that, you always feel confident that the better team will come and win. So,
All right, let's go to this. Stephen, which memory for you stands out as a Liverpool supporter?
It has to be Istanbul. 2005 Champions League, where we came back from 3-0 down. The greatest comeback ever.
Halftime then? He was still watching the game, or what he was doing?
I was still in school.
Okay.
And I have a partner, a neighbor. He's a AC Milan supporter. And I remember I was getting jabs. I think I was watching it by him, and I left.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I watched the rest, and well, the rest is history. And we came back.
How you reacted? You went back by him?
Yeah, and he closed up the door. But that was the greatest comeback for me. That was probably one of the greatest Champions League finals. You know? And I thought we were going to lose, but that Steven Gerrard again, that is the only player that I know could carry a team like that. And the team wasn't that good.
So that would lead me to the other question. Yeah. The best player that would have played for your team, in your mind, the best player that would have played for Liverpool during your time, in your mind?
Yeah, well, it would have to be Steven Gerrard. They would talk about other players from yesteryear, you know, Kenny Dalglish and these people, but that was before my time, so I wouldn't have really seen.
Yes.
You know, but so in my time, Steven Gerrard.
Right. Marvin, best player that you would have seen play for your team, Manchester United?
Paul Scholes.
Paul Scholes?
Yes.
Okay. Why Paul Scholes?
He was a genius on the ball, especially in midfield, even though he was a kind of dirty tackler. But to me, the type of goals he scored is like out of nothing. You just see a ball come from nowhere, he hit a strike, it flies in, and it's the type of strike. Even though there are better players like David Beckham, Ryan Giggs, Cantona, even Cristiano Ronaldo, Wayne Rooney, you know, ruled by as well. But Paul Scholes to me was that kind of player who just glue. Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong. Candice, the best player you would have seen playing for your team, Manchester City?
Aguero.
Mm-hmm. Totally no disagreement with that one, for sure, definitely. Aaron, best player playing that you would have seen during your time, so while you were supporting Arsenal?
Yeah, well, Santi Cazorla for me. Henry would be overall, but for me,
Santi Cazorla. All right, let's have a look as we get ready to come to the end of the show. All right, there it is. Look at the matches. Two matches that will stand out for most people. On Saturday, Manchester United host Chelsea. So let me ask the Arsenal man first. What do you think would happen in that game?
Man U win 2-1.
Man U 2-1?
Yeah.
Candice, how do you see that game?
I've seen it as a draw, no.
Yeah. You've seen it or you want a draw? I think you had two different things there. Wanting a result and seeing a result. And that's a fine. The way you say that, you know when somebody wants a draw, they want 0-0. They want no more to score. Nothing. The game will be 0-0. Yeah. That's what you're saying? Yeah. All right, agree with what you say. Can't ask you yet. All right, Stephen.
Which game is this?
This is Man United versus Chelsea.
I want to go with Chelsea because of the hate for Manchester, but I think if you give them a little more time, they seem to be seeing some glimpses in there. So it will be a tight game, so I really can't say, but I have a feeling Chelsea might
think it.
Yeah, but Manchester improving. No hate.
All right, Marvin, let's say your verdict as a Manchester. When it's so long at 12:30 on Saturday, what do you want at the end of that game?
Well, I would want to see Manchester United win, but we all know that even though as how the football goes.
Yeah, no. So give us your real. I know what you want,
yeah.
But what do you think would happen?
I think we will lose.
Think we lose?
Yeah.
Wow. How much?
Big
or small?
Maybe 1-0.
Oh, 1-0, not so bad. But not so bad for us, but I think it's bad for Amarin. But not so bad for us, because I think Amarin will be under some pressure, because that will be a next game that they would have lost, obviously. All right, the other big game, we'll see Arsenal host Manchester City. So let me start with you first again. Marvin, how do you see that game going?
City. City will win 2-1.
Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, I agree.
You would love a draw.
That's what you want! You want that draw! Can you see? Don't tell me nil-nil. Don't give me no nil-nil draw. That's what you want? Eh?
I believe City would score first. Right now, Haaland looking like how he was before. Yeah. Not last season, really.
Yes.
Yeah. But Arsenal home. And I think they put together a better team. They have a striker finally, and they have Zubamendi in the middle and all that. So I think they'll put up a fight. 1-1 up.
1-1. Yeah. All right, Candice. I mean, let's hear your score on Sunday.
I think it will be a tough match, but I am rooting for my team, and I'm thinking that it will be a 3-2.
3-2?
Yeah, it will be.
Well, I got a lot of excitement in that household. It's going to be exciting in that household at 3-2. That's what I can tell you. Nothing wrong with that. Aaron, as we end the show, leave you with the last words. Let's say the score in your mind between Arsenal and Manchester City.
2-1 Arsenal.
2-1.
Yeah.
Right.
Gyökeres, Eze scorers.
Gyökeres scoring both goals?
No, Gyökeres and Eze scoring.
And Eze?
Yeah, Haaland will score for City.
Haaland will score. Yeah. All right. Not a bad selection. Thank all of you all, and the first time, so welcome, and we hope to have you all again, and thank you very much. I really appreciate having all of you all here with us, certainly. All of you all, and all of you all. And that's all, people. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Brought to you by Coca-Cola.
This is TTT. Live for local.
Hello, I'm China Haynes. Welcome to your latest episode of This Week in Barbados, your roundup of the top stories for the past week. The new school year has brought new rules on mobile phone use in secondary schools in Barbados. The guidelines outlined by the Ministry of Educational Transformation seek to balance technology in learning with discipline in the classroom. Chief Education Officer Dr. Ramona Archer Bradshaw, who announced the change, says only students in the higher levels of secondary school will be allowed to use cell phones during the day.
I want to draw your attention to the new Ministry of Educational Transformation guidelines regarding cellular phone use in schools, effective September 8, 2025. Firstly, in our secondary schools,